So now that I've used the Galaxy Tab A 10.1 for over 3 months now, I thought it would be a good time to give you guys a quick update. Now unfortunately, you can probably tell by the thumbnail, I did have to return my first Galaxy tablet. For some reason, when I would go to turn the volume up, it wouldn't work every time. But then when I would go to turn the volume down, it seemed to work just fine. But no matter what I would try, for some reason it would not work correctly when you would turn the volume up. So I figured it was just a faulty volume rocker, and luckily was still within the return date on Amazon. And I thought this would be the perfect time to try out the 3GB RAM version with 64GB storage, just to see if there was a difference between the 2GB version that I had before. And of course, right after I did that, the 128GB version went on sale, but I decided to keep the 64GB version, and so far it's been pretty good. One thing I did want to test is to see if Fortnite would work on the 3GB version, since the specs are a little bit better than the 2GB, but unfortunately I got the same error as the 2GB version that said it wasn't compatible. I was thinking seriously, not that I'm the biggest Fortnite fan or anything, but I thought for sure this would work on the 3GB version. I mean, I have an iPad Air 2 that came out way back in 2014, and that can play Fortnite. But whatever, it is what it is. I also tested it on PUBG thinking that you'd be able to play it on a higher setting, but nope, it was still recommending the medium setting. There were a few people asking about battery life on this tablet, and to me it seems pretty on par with my iPad Air 2. Maybe slightly better actually, since the iPad battery is a lot older now. Now I don't use this tablet all day long or as much as I would my cell phone, where the battery dies about a day and a half or 2 days of use. So I thought a good test to see what the battery life is would be to let the tablet stream from my Fire TV app continuously at full screen brightness, and it lasted right around 6.5 hours before the battery died. So obviously if you take the screen brightness down, it's gonna last a whole lot longer than that 6.5 hours. And in case you're wondering, it takes about 3.5 hours to recharge completely, which is basically about the same time as my iPad Air 2 takes. So is the 3GB version better than the 2GB version? Well, in my opinion, I don't really notice much of a difference. Now, I don't actually push this tablet to its limits and run 30 different apps at the same time. So it's really gonna depend on how you use this tablet, on whether you're gonna notice much of a difference in performance. So would I buy this tablet again? Yeah, actually, I think overall I'm pretty pleased with this Galaxy Tab 10.1 tablet, and I would still recommend this to anyone who's looking for a budget Android tablet to use for gaming, word processing, or what it's really good at is watching movies, TV shows, or YouTube. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.